Hey, most beautiful family, welcome back. I am Jamila Ballard, and this is the Virtuous Woman Podcast. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you've already subscribed to the channel, know that I truly appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. If you have not, please consider subscribing and becoming a part of the most beautiful family. We are still on the road to 1 million virtuous women. Why? Because it is time for the virtuous women and men of God to stand up. And gentlemen, you are welcome here as well. So go ahead and share this video with a virtuous woman in your life. I'm sure you've got a virtuous mom, sister, your daughters. So we're going to take a look at the Met Gala. The Met Gala is known for being a high fashion celebrity event where art, culture, and bold self-expression collide, pushing boundaries and sparking all sorts of conversations. So a little fun fact about me, guys, I graduated from Fashion Industries. That is the High School of Fashion Industries in New York. I grew up in New York, born and raised in New York, born in Brooklyn, grew up in Queens.
Represent Queens, she was raised out in Brooklyn.
Queens, went to high school in Manhattan and continued to work in Manhattan as well. So, very interesting how I got into fashion industries. You had to audition for fashion industries. It was considered a vocational school. So you couldn't just decide, I'm going to fashion industries. It didn't work like that. So in order to audition, I had to turn in a portfolio. All different types of art and designs were required for this portfolio. Some of them had to be sketches. I had to use water paints for some of the pieces, and I had no portfolio at all. I had no art supplies. Growing up, we really didn't have much money for anything. We lived in a beautiful home, beautiful neighborhood, beautiful community, thank God, but really didn't have money for much of anything. So my mother ran out at the last minute and bought these art supplies, water paints and pencils, special pencils for sketching. And I put together a portfolio overnight. I put together a portfolio that should have taken months and maybe years to put together in no time. I had to do the impossible, and I auditioned and I got in. So I've always loved fashion. I love fashion way before that, and I continue to love fashion to this day. It brings me to a very interesting place in my life now because being totally sold out for Christ means that you develop a consciousness. So the things I used to love to wear and used to think that I would wear one day, I'm now looking at like, what in the, y'all fill in the blank for yourselves. But we're going to have fun regardless. So let's go ahead and get into this.
Favorite event of the year, and I'm standing with the woman at the helm of the Met Gala, Dame Anna Wintour, who I love so much. Anna, the Met Gala is one of the biggest nights in culture. What is it about this event that captivates the world year after year?
Well, I think obviously the Met Gala is celebrating the work of Andrew Bolton, the brilliant chief curator at the Metropolitan Museum for Costume. And I think every year Andrew outdoes himself with the themes of the show and the cultural references. And what I think people love about tonight is not only is it great for fashion and obviously a very important fundraiser for the Met and for the Costume Institute, it's also incredibly important to the economic health of New York City itself. If you think about the hotels that we fill and God knows how many hairdressers we give.
So Anna Wintour is the global editorial director of Vogue, and she's Vogue's longtime editor-in-chief. She's known as the woman in charge of the Met Gala. I'm just gonna rate the dress that Lala is wearing. I think it is very it complements her figure, obviously. It's hard to not compliment a figure that's basically perfection. I know people don't really believe in perfection, but when I use perfection, I am simply saying, I don't find fault with you. I don't find fault. I choose not to find fault. But she also has a figure that a lot of people who would find fault don't. They would not when it comes to Lala's figure, dress, the color, by the way, it's a very monochromatic look. If you look at her, everything from her complexion, the dress, the earrings, the her hair color, Yeah, I think she decided she wanted to go with monochromatic, even if she didn't. That's how she ended up, and I love it. And I think she looks great. I think she looks great. Obviously, her skin looks great. Listen, when you go to the Met Gala, the whole plan is to look unbelievable, is to look phenomenal, and there you go. She accomplished that.
Law Roach is here.
Hi, Ashley. Hi,
Yes,
Ciara.
fashion architect.
Thank you.
First of all, what is that shiny thing on your finger?
Oh, you mean this tiny?
Whoa!
Okay, so Law Roach is, if not the biggest, definitely one of the biggest celebrity stylists. He's most famously known for being Zendaya's stylist. And they also have a great friendship. So I just want to mention who that is for those of you who may not know. Okay, so let's take a look at his suit. I don't really want to get into the whole interview. We're just looking at outfits, dresses. The suit is, I think it's amazing. Listen, I understand clothes. So that's why it's very hard for me to just pick up something that the average person thinks like, that looks nice, because I look at how it's made. And there are things that I know in terms of how clothing is made that the average person doesn't know. So when I say something is awesome, that it's great, it's also it's great on so many levels. I love that jacket. I want the jacket. I'm a jacket girl. I love jackets. I always have. You can find me on any given day wearing a blazer, a jacket, whatever you want to call it, whichever. Doesn't really matter. But I love the jacket. It's cream. The suit is cream, obviously. It looks to be embroidery on the side. Let's see if I can take a closer look at that. 1 second. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's embroidered. Good. I'm glad he went with something that looks more masculine.
Oh my God, we're so excited.
I said it. There you go.
Beautiful. I mean, I obviously don't have to ask you who you're wearing tonight. It's clearly Michael Kors,
It
the
is
man in the
indeed.
shades.
The man in the shades, yes. Of course.
Hand
Yes.
painted.
Oh, yes, indeed.
This is canvas.
That's incredible.
Oh my God, that's a wonderful. That's gorgeous.
And then, I mean, excuse me, we were very inspired.
Oh, here, let's get that full. Oh,
Oh,
my
there you go.
goodness.
Well, because she is.
But I think that dress is amazing. I think it is top notch. It just looks so elegant, so royal, ladylike and classy. And ladies, for those of you who understand the importance of treating your body as a temple, I have to say something like this is what's considered probably a more modest look compared to a lot of the fashion that's out there nowadays. So you can absolutely be stunning and gorgeous without showing everything, without revealing every daggone thing. I love this.
Cons. There's a difference. Miss Angela.
I love Angela Bassett. Can you tell? Can you tell? I literally just screams like, ah, like she just walked into the room. Love her. Love her. Let's take a look.
Bassett is an icon, and I am so glad you stopped
Thank you, Lala.
to say hi. You know how much I love you.
Oh, I love
Let's
you
talk
too.
about your inspiration behind this
Thank
amazing,
you.
incredible look.
Absolutely. Well, this was based on a painting called Girl in the Pink Dress that was painted during the Harlem Renaissance, 1927, by a black woman named Laura Wheeling Waring.
I love that.
Yeah, so
Celebrating
this is sort of a
black
soft nod to the aging body, because here we have like vines as they get a little bit more mature, that sort of thing.
I just love you so much. So when you
I gotta have a story, Lala.
You see how she said, like, I have to have a story. So she's wearing a story, but it's not her story. So it's like, it's not giving Angela the way Angela usually gives Angela. Period. Bassett. So I'm gonna call her from now on. So technically that's an aging body, right? But if that was really what most aging bodies look like, well, nobody would have a problem with aging. Yes, yes, queen. All right, let's move on. Angela, of course, looks beautiful. But I always feel like we look our absolute best when we look like our authentic selves, right? So, although she always is going to look amazing because she is a beautiful woman inside and out, so many physical attributes that are just gorgeous and appealing. Um, and she has the audacity to have a beautiful heart as well. But I'm not crazy about this look on her. I'm not. I just feel like Angela looks better when Angela's being Angela. So he mentioned that he just wanted to wear a look that was still in keeping with Michael Jackson, who he was, his era, his fashion. And so he stuck with a suit that looks kind of basic, but I'm quite sure it's very, very expensive and really just not even as basic as it looks. But for men, fashion is very tough. It's very tough to nail fashion for a formal occasion because it's like hit or miss with the men because they don't have as wide a range of expressions like women do. But yeah, he just stayed with he's got the black suit on. It looks like a tuxedo and he's looking handsome. What can I say? He's young. What else is he going to do but look handsome effortlessly? So let's take a look at Serena. Looking amazing. Skin glowing. I'm thinking about the theme costume art. Fashion is art. Her face looks gorgeous. Her face is looking very, very pretty. Oh my God. Beautiful cheekbones, beautiful lips, beautiful eyes. You know what? I don't know if you could tell, but I love to see black women just looking good, just shining and glowing and standing out. I really do. I really do. But look at the legs on this woman. The perks of being an athlete. Yeah, gorgeous. Not crazy about the dress, but of course she looks gorgeous no matter what. Oh, okay. No, there's a better look at the dress. There's a better look. Waist snatched. Beautiful. Okay. Let's take a look. That is Misty Copeland. She's another one. Like she's just gorgeous. Like she can't go wrong. What is she gonna wear? She's gorgeous. And especially because she is a professional ballerina. Well, she's retired now. That means that the elegance is just ingrained in her at this point. She can only be stunningly gorgeous, gracious, and elegant. That's all she can do. So very, very classy, beautiful look. I love the brown. I love that she chose brown. It's very safe. I love that she looks so natural. I just do. Listen, every woman can just do the glam makeup and, step out the house looking unreal, sex kitten, vixen, whatever you want to call it. We all can do that, right? So I love that she chose a very, very natural makeup look. I love that. I think embracing what you actually look like I think there's nothing more beautiful than embracing yourself as you are and trying your best to stay close to that. I'm a little biased because that's basically who I am in a nutshell. I just think we spend way too much time just trying too hard. And so I feel like she stuck to who she is, not just in her makeup, but pulling her hair back because she's done that so much in her career as a ballerina. And that even her skirt is like tutu inspired. Gorgeous. Okay, so here we have Gabrielle Union. They didn't give her too much time, so I have to freeze her. I'm not loving the look, but of course, her skin always looks beautiful. Listen, these celebrities that live in California know that is that's a must. That is a must. Your skin glowing 24/7. Proper diet so that your skin does glow, so that you have a low percentage of body fat. Like, it's just a must. That is just the culture out there. That's just the way it is. It's actually a beautiful thing. It's a very good thing, although it's not a good thing when some of them take it way too far. Let's take a look at the rest of Gabrielle's dress. But this is brown, obviously, and it looks like it's beaded. I'm not really loving the hairstyle, but I do like that she kept it simple and pulled back. I just think it's beautiful when women pull their hair back. And that's all I have to say about what I can see from the front. Let's take a look at the back.
It's kind of mysterious.
So there is that's a better shot of her dress. It's very plain, but plain can be very beautiful and elegant because a lot of times less is more. I mean, the fit is great. There's the back of the dress. There she is, kissing hubby, Dwayne Wade. It's so simple that I don't feel like she's stuck with the theme. That the theme is costume art or fashion is art. So just don't feel like she's stuck with the theme. Her back is looking good. I'm gonna only say good things. I'm only gonna say good and beautiful things. She's very toned. Beautiful. That's a beautiful shot. So her dress is see-through. I was about to say, I think it's see-through. It's see-through. It is. I don't know. Nowadays, this is everything. We need to see everything. And I just feel like when the pendulum swings back in the opposite direction and when we start seeing less, it's going to be refreshing. Okay. I forgot her name. Oh, that's Doechii. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. This is the type of stuff I'm talking about. Like, only thing that comes to mind is TMI. And I listen, I really am who I say I am. So I will not be conformed to the world. I will not. In every way that I can help it, I will not be conformed to the world. I don't think this is decent to come outside like this. It's too much. It is just too much. What are we doing? Why is one boob just yanked up? I don't know. Maybe hers don't need yanking up. I'm probably just speaking for myself. But that's a lot. I love the colors. I will say that. She is in phenomenal shape. I will say that. I have seen her figure before. Figure, awesome. Beautiful. I wish that she had chosen something different. That's really it. I'm gonna leave it with that. I'll leave it at that. Okay, so this is Tyla. Tyla is doing what Tyla does. Tyla is young. She's young. She's a famous singer. She's a celebrity, so she's gonna be naked. And listen, personally, I'm a little tired of this standard of women of color, whether they're Latina or Black, typically the ones who have to bear it all. They just have to, as if there's no other option. So there's no hate whatsoever. She's stunning, of course. You know, may not be everybody's cup of tea, and yet beautiful, hands down. Just don't really like, I don't really like this. We have to show everything. We have to give side boob, under boob, totally naked hip, totally naked belly, a totally naked back, all the way down to your crack. Like, I don't think all that is necessary. Like, I've just had enough. if you actually renew your mind to the mind of Christ, to the word of God, which is the same, you really start thinking like him. And I'm just like, can we just be beautiful and not be naked all the time? Can we do that? Because anyway, I love the color. She's wearing my color. I love the color. I love the lace. It's beautiful. Her makeup is beautiful. Her hair looks beautiful. It's probably her natural hair. It looks like it is. And that's pretty much all I have to say about that.
Really, yeah. Thank you, guys. Okay, we'll have fun. Okay, yeah. Bye, guys. All right. Bye. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
Oh boy. Okay, so here we go. I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm sorry. I'm laughing, but I'm just like, what is Kim doing this time? So Kim has already shown us everything she can possibly show us. And I guess she said it's time to show you my crotch. I'm just a little tired of I'm sorry. I'm a little tired of Kim. I'm a little tired of her because it's such over the top, in your face, obnoxious narcissism consistently. Like, she's known for that. That is her priority all the time. So it's not like it's sometimes, even though it's never really a good thing. But it's like this is the goal every single day when you wake up. So it's like I'm a little underwhelmed because I've already had enough. I had enough of her and the extreme fashion / worship of self. I think I had enough of it a long time ago. It looks very uncomfortable, by the way. It looks very uncomfortable. It does not lack imagination. I'm trying to find something. All right. Let's just move on.
How do you do this? How do you just keep upping it every single year?
So Bad Bunny came dressed up as an old man.
It's getting part of my life. Always try to do something different, and this day.
Y'all let me know what you think about this one. And also let me know what you think about Kim Kardashian's outfit. Was it as annoying to you? I'm so sorry. I really didn't think I was going to use the word annoying for anyone's outfit, but I like the big bow on Bad Bunny's. I'm guessing that is, I don't know if it's coming from the jacket or his shirt, but I do like that. I think it's very different and very fashion forward. I do like it. I like the black on black monochromatic. I like his look. I love his look. I think it's very GQ. Okay. All right, so let's take a look now at Ciara and her husband, Russell Brand. This is definitely a costume. It's definitely costume art. Definitely, she's wearing all gold. Boy. So I'm trying to see. I see sequins. I don't know if it's beading and sequins. I'm not sure exactly. Could be anything on there. It could be rhinestones, beading and sequins. So I think it's striking because it's all gold and she's very tall. So this is going to look it looks very statuesque, I'm sure, in person, even more so than it does on screen. And then she has something going on in her hair. It's giving crown. So that's interesting as well. And the dress is fit. Did Ciara have a BBL? 'Cause I'm sorry. You guys, I need more practice with this. I just feel like her body is looking a little different. It's looking more curvy. And when she first came out, and she was showing midsection all the time. A lot of people were saying that her midsection looked not very feminine. And so because of that, and because I remember that, fast forward now, I'm seeing a difference. So I'm wondering if she had a nice little modest BBL. Who knows? I don't know. Could just be marriage weight. Who knows? But anyway, she always looks beautiful. She is very beautiful. No arguing that. And not crazy about the dress. But I mean, what do you do? What do you do when you have to go somewhere as wearing a costume? It's a costume. All right. Guys, drop me a comment. Let me know. Do you like this look? I was about to say, they're all screaming because it's Beyonce. Okay. So, very much over the top. Very, very much over the top. We've got feathers. We've got, oh boy. It's basically, I don't know if y'all can tell, it's a skeleton. That's what the dress is. It's inspired by.
It's like a skeleton.
A skeleton. Our skeleton. Yeah. Yeah. Very interesting. So I don't know. Very interesting. Some of the things that people have said spiritually about Beyonce over the years, and she's wearing a skeleton. She's wearing that very controversial crown that people were saying represents a deity. And then she's got a cape. So the gloves, look at the gloves. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. She always chooses to do this long blonde hair. And I just think the long blonde hair all the way down her back does not complement every look. I just don't think that complements every look. And there's blue. Blue looks very pretty. She looks very pretty. She looks age appropriate. Some would say, you know, being able to see any boobs at all is not really appropriate for her age. However, she is very covered up. She is. She's very covered up. It's very interesting and very pretentious. I can't help but notice that. Anyway, I love Blue's jacket. I love that jacket. She's turned out to be such a pretty young lady. Really stunning. Really just gorgeous. And I'm glad because I think it was disgusting that people were saying what they were saying about her as a baby. So I'm really glad that she turned out very, very nicely. Quite nice. Okay. That was Jay-Z, of course. He's never far behind. But you know, listen. For coming out the house, Beyonce. Good job. Good on you. I really like the cape. Whatever cloak, I don't know what you would call it. I would call it a cape. I should know this. Yeah, it's a cape with a train, with a really, really exaggerated long train. I love the cape. It's gorgeous. It is so gorgeous. Oh my God. I would decorate with that. I would use it as decor. I would use it as a rug, but not lay it out flat, you know, kind of just drop it on the floor in just the right spot. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. We got a lot of Beyonce. A lot of Beyonce. I can see that she has a foundation garment. You know, she did have a bunch of kids. She had twins. I had twins also, so I understand. Beyonce she used to show almost everything. And, you know, things do change. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, it's not totally see-through. So she gets credit for that. Listen, I really am a virtuous woman at heart. Yes, I'm probably the only person who will do a Met Gala review and give you credit for not having a see-through dress on. I remember when Aisha wanted to lose weight, so she has. She was always beautiful, though. Always a beautiful girl. And of course, that is Teyana. Look at, all covered up and yet breathtaking. Amazing. Great posing. Very different. The fact that there's no hair showing, and so the headdress has the same effect as hair, and obviously it matches. Perfection. Just, it's her. It's the her. It's her. Teyana is Teyana. That was Nia Long. Nia played it safe as well. Didn't get very artsy. You know, I think once you've been if you've been in the business for a long time, you may reach that point where, listen, I'm going as me. I want to be comfortable. I'm going to have my pictures taken. This is a lot of work, a lot of preparation. I want to be beautiful, but I also want to be comfortable. So that's my guess on Nia Long's thinking behind getting dressed, getting ready. Let me know which outfits you loved, which you weren't so crazy about, you weren't really feeling. And guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. I really enjoyed reviewing these outfits, and I think I need to practice. I need to brush up a little bit, but thank you so much. Please give me a like on your way out. Do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. That way YouTube will promote more of my videos and send videos like mine your way. Guys, be blessed. Have an awesome day. And remember, the most beautiful woman in the world, that's a virtuous woman. Always gonna be a virtuous woman, boo-boo.